Good morning. Propping myself up. It's precarious. I don't know if it's going to stay there. We'll give it a go. Just give you a moment, as always, to let Instagram know that I am here. There we go. Here come some of you now. Good to have you here. So this is my little quick Wednesday session. Get you feeling good. And it's where I introduce you to something called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, which I love and I incorporate into the work I do with all of my ladies. What you'll be doing in the next 5 or 10 minutes is running through a lovely little short session with me where we're going to be focusing on the feeling of overwhelm, having too much on our plates and in our minds, which can make us distracted, stressed, unhappy, unproductive, unmotivated, holds us back, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to shift that feeling, shift that perspective and mindset and get you feeling good for the rest of the day. So I'll show you the points before we start. We're going to be tapping on the side of the hand nice and gently, either hand. The points that we're using are on both sides of the body. Then it's the top of the head in a little bit of a circle. And then it is on the inside of the eyebrow, the outside of the eyebrow on the temple. Some people like to do it on both sides. That is also fine. Doesn't matter if it's left or right. Under the eye, on the socket bone, under the nose, on the philtrum, under the lip, on the crease of the chin. Then you have a feel here for the knobbly collarbone points. One of them or both, doesn't matter. Under the arm, where a bra strap would go. And then we finish across the wrist points. Some people like to tap them together. Again, you make it your own. Both are just as effective. So I've got a little script I whipped up for you early this morning to run through. If you want a copy of it after this session, just drop me a DM. I can send it over to you. And I'd like you just to follow along with what I say. I will leave a gap after I tap so that you can repeat the words and get you feeling good. So sit comfortably. Have both feet on the floor if possible. And just know that it's only going to take you a few minutes to start feeling good. And you can allow yourself this time, no matter how absolutely chock-a-block your head is feeling, and no matter how much you have stacked out for the day ahead. And repeat after me. Even though I am overwhelmed, I can choose to feel calm and controlled in this moment. Overwhelmed in my mind. Overwhelmed in my body. Life feels overwhelming. I can't get away from this feeling. And I try to ignore it. But it makes me feel tired. And I am preoccupied. And I am unmotivated. And I just can't think straight. Take a nice deep breath in. That is one round of tapping. It does not take long. And as you exhale, let some of that space come into your body and into your mind. Let some of that overwhelm go. We'll go again. Even though I have been overwhelmed for so very long, I accept myself and this situation that I am in. A desperation deep inside. A longing for my mind to feel clear and calm. Clarity is a mystery to me, like a distant memory or a fairy tale. I forget what it is like to be carefree. In fact, the thought of it makes me anxious, as if I have forgotten something. How I wish I could switch off for a few minutes. Take another nice deep breath in. As you exhale, let some more of that go, knowing that you're actually making physiological and psychological changes in your body and mind while you do this tapping, and the science proves it. Round 3. Even though I have been feeling swamped, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I can see now that I have been engulfed by overwhelm. My body and mind have been overwhelmed daily. It is hard for me to stay motivated when I am like this. How did I allow myself to become so snowed under? This was not how my life was meant to be. How I wish I could free up some time and some headspace for myself to rediscover who I am and what I love to do. Take a nice deep breath. Because when you're living in that constantly overwhelmed state, you forget really what the fun is in life and what you enjoy, because it all becomes about what is necessary and often not really achieving much. Let's go again. Even though I have been stuck in a rut, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. What if life does not have to be this way? I can allow myself to take control of my life by taking one small step at a time, starting with the moment that I am in now. I know this in my heart. I just hadn't been listening. But I can hear it now. That quiet inner voice within me, reminding me that all is well in this present moment. Take another nice deep breath in, because if you can do nothing else in those times, other than tapping, obviously, then knowing that you just have the present moment to come back to, this moment now, can make you feel safe and calm and relaxed, and it can also help you change your perspective. So, last round. And for you guys that are joining quite late, I'll pop this recording on my grid and you can catch up with it in a minute. Even though I have been putting too much pressure on myself, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I can change my perspective. What have I learnt about myself? I am brave and I am capable. And I can give myself permission to release some of this overwhelm now. My inner voice knows this, and now so do I. I can feel excited for my future and feel reinvigorated. This is my life and I choose how to lead it. And it is okay to feel calm, energized, and content. Take one more really nice deep breath in. This time I want you just to push your shoulders right up. Really shrug them and then let them drop as you exhale. And then just have a little feel of your shoulders and your neck. Often people tell me that after one of these little sessions I do, their shoulders have dropped right away from their ears, because we hold tension and overwhelm in our body physically whether it's a tense head, or it's tension in our jaw, or we push the tongue to the top of our mouth, or we pull our shoulders up to our ears. So give yourself a moment. Don't rush off onto the next thing on your list. Just give yourself another 10 or 20 seconds of just nice, slow, calm breathing. You've made a really good change to your body today. You've set yourself up for the rest of the day. Let some of that overwhelm go. Find yourself being more productive and happier and looking at everything that's great in your life instead of what is not. And I'll see you next time.